Okay, so in order to formulate a liquid preparation, there are several factors that need to be considered, okay, before we can choose what type of preparation that is to be made. So these are the six factors, and let's have a look on each of the factors. The physical and chemical properties of a drug will influence the type of preparation that will be prepared. As an example, the concentration and solubility of the drug will determine whether we are going to prepare a solution, suspension, or an emulsion. The pH of the vehicle and the drug pKa will influence the overall solubility of the drug in the preparation. So, as an example, in some preparation, changes in the pH may affect the solubility of the drug. Okay. Formulation elegance means the choice of flavoring, coloring, and preservative will depends on the type of drug. As an example, if the drug is more acidic in nature, the suitable flavoring agent would be lemon or orange flavor, and the suitable preservative would be benzoic acid solution. Why? Because benzoic acid solution is more active in acidic pH. Okay, so this is an example. By using the Henderson-Hasselbalch equation, you can actually determine the pH at which 1% sodium phenobarb will begin to precipitate. So I would not expect you to be able to do this calculation for this paper, as I believe you already learned this in other chemistry paper. And I would just want you to know that you should be able to relate or to link between the different papers that you take. Okay, so you learn about this Henderson-Hasselbalch in chemistry paper, but the application is actually in formulating a product. Okay, so order of mixing. The step of preparing a formulation are sometimes available in BPC, BP, or USP. As an example, coloring agent will be added at the end of the steps. Okay, and powder should be mixed together and finely sized before other ingredients can be added. So the order of mixing is important to ensure that you obtain a homogeneous product. The excipient use. Suitable excipients will help to produce a good liquid formulation. And the blend of excipient need to be compatible with each other. So we need to check the compatibility between the excipients with the drug, especially with the main ingredient. Okay. Preparation techniques required. So it depends whether you are going to prepare, if let's say you want to prepare an emulsion, you have two techniques, dry gum and wet gum. So in general, wet gum is more suitable to prepare a product based on oil that is considered as oleoresin. So if you have an oil in the group of oleoresin, preparing emulsion through wet gum method is more suitable than dry gum. But for the other type of oil, usually we will use dry gum method. Okay, but it's not wrong to choose either method to prepare the emulsion. Okay, it's not wrong. Okay, incompatibility in the preparation. Because there would be multiple ingredients in your product, there might be some incompatibility. So you have to check whether your drug is suitable to be added with the excipients that you choose to be used in the preparation. Stability. Stability of formulation can be improved by using preservative, but the preservative use must be effective against broad spectrum of microbes. Okay, physically, chemically, and microbiologically stable over the shelf life of the product, and non-toxic. This is very important, because if the drug is to be ingested orally, you have to choose a preservative that is non-toxic to the patient, and the preservative shouldn't cause any change, okay, any changes to the taste of the preparation. So the preservative should basically have no taste. Okay, stability of a drug can actually be evaluated either chemically or physically. So chemically, can be, the chemical stability can be affected by different factors, such as pH, temperature, light, oxygen. Okay, so this can be controlled by adding antioxidants, buffer, and using good packaging technique. The physical stability it can be evaluated by looking at the product, by looking at the changes in colors, taste, okay, viscosity of the product, and also the odor. So the stability of the drug can be tested through objective or subjective approach, such as through specific machine, okay, as an example, spectrophotometer, or the odor and taste can be based on experience of the formulator. For the chemical stability, actually we can evaluate by using methods such as HPLC if we have them in the lab. Okay, but this would not be able to be done by patients, so we have to tell the patient to be alert. Okay, the patient has to be alert on the physical changes of the product, so that the physical changes might tell us something about the chemical aspect of the product. So proper labeling and auxiliary labels. So these are the example of label. Based on the law that we have, putting the name of the prescriber and the name of the pharmacist on the label is not mandatory, but the other items has to be present on the label. As an example, the drug name, the strength, okay, the patient name, the instruction is very important, the name of the clinic, and the auxiliary label, and also the date of dispensing. So this has to be present on the label that is pasted on the product. Okay, but if you don't have the name of the prescriber and the name of the pharmacist, is okay, it's not a problem. So summary of class. Liquid preparation can be used internally and externally. Okay, and the advantages and disadvantages will help us to decide if the liquid preparation is suitable for your patient. And to formulate an internal liquid preparation, we have to consider the 6 factors listed to ensure that the product that we provide to the patient is stable, good, and useful. So that will be all for internal liquid preparation, lecture 1. So on this Friday, we will have a look on external liquid preparation. See you.